Alrighty, good morning, good morning. It is finally Friday, October 26, 2018. You're listening to RadioFreeRadford.com. I'm Dustin Staples with you this morning. It is a cold, damp start to the area. And we're going to be seeing a lot of this activity pretty much take along the area today with the forecast high 45 degrees, low of 40. With the winds out of the east, about northeast, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So a chilly start today. And the rest of tonight, we're going to be seeing this rain pretty much linger on to the rest of the tonight till about early tomorrow morning or so. We'll be seeing a few mix of clouds later in the afternoon, but we'll quickly get up to 55 tomorrow with a low of 44. We may even approach 60 on Sunday with a few breaks of sunshine possible. And that's good news. So we can finally dry out. If you do have weekend plans or whatever you're going to be doing out there, just keep a close hand at that because it is going to be getting cooler. Or I should say, start of Monday will be getting much cooler. Excuse me, sorry about that, folks. Let me get my wording right. And we could be back in the upper 60s to low 70s again early next week. So welcome to fall, y'all. And see what I did there? I threw a little of a southern pun in there, I think. So anyway, that's that. So that is your forecast for Radford and other places as well. Our student media leaders, if you're curious where they're at, they are actually at a convention in Louisville, Kentucky. They left yesterday morning and they're back on Sunday. So Tristan Blake Rhines hopefully he'll make it live later on today on the Rhines Report on Facebook. So check him out on Facebook. Just search up the Rhines Report and give him a subscribe on his YouTube channel at Tristan Blake Rhines. He can really use it as well. You can also give me a subscribe on Dustin Staples on my YouTube channel for all the latest weather information and a lot of other events I cover. Not just weather, but local forecasting and some local events I did from my hometown. So you can go check those out too. And anyway, moving on from that, weather news, let's see what we can find. Well, not much has been really happening, but this is all part of what used to be Hurricane Willa that made landfall in Mexico on Tuesday. And it's now approaching, here it is now, giving us this nice, cold, rainy Friday. But it's Friday, so try to have high spirits, at least I should say. And that's going to be good news right there, too. We're possibility of another tropical development system. It would be the O storm. And so that would, I think it would be either, let's see if we can pull it up for you, get that from the National Hurricane Center, as they have been, a busy group this year for sure, no doubt about. They've been all over the place from Florence to Michael to earlier season names. It would be Oscar. So we have if that does develop, its name would be Oscar, and it's giving right now it's a 70% chance of development, and so that's something to keep a very close eye on for sure. We have been well above our hurricane season this year. Back on August the 9th, they had updated it, so we've so far good on hurricane names and major hurricanes. We actually had 3, and so those were earlier in the season. It was, I can't remember what the other one was, but we had Michael and then Florence, and then Michael was the two other major hurricanes that so far this season. So we've had 3. Hopefully, to goodness, we can call it quits on those. But hurricane season does go until November 30th. And that will, we got a little bit less than a month or so when that occurs, when that gets here too. And looking at our daily almanac for today, again, our averages were supposed to be in the upper mid-60s. So we're about 20 degrees below normal for this time of year. Our lows are supposed to be in the upper 40s, so our lows is our forecast highs for today. And so tomorrow we're going to try to, we're pretty much all over the board this week. We started in the 70s, now we ended in the 40s, 50s, and 60s tomorrow and Sunday, and maybe some 70s next week. So all over the place as we wrap up October. And a lot of folks saying, well, how's Halloween looking? Do I need to bring out the rain jacket for Halloween, or do I need to getting out my thick, heavy coat? Well, actually, if the forecast holds true, we could be talking about a nice toasty 71 degrees on Halloween. And so how about that? It will be kind of warm at night, but unfortunately there would be some rain, but that wouldn't be until later in the evening hours. that would move on in. And so right now we're seeing partly to mostly cloudy conditions. Obviously that could change, so just kind of bear with us on that one right there. And anyway, now it's the Farmer's Almanac, which I like to hear. You probably hear me say it every morning. It always has interesting facts and different aspects of whatever it is. So today, back in 1979, there was a tuna fish that was caught roughly 1,500 pounds near Ald Cove in whatever state is NS. And so anyway, I don't know where that's located at, but that's kind of interesting to see there. Can you imagine catching almost a 1,500 tuna fish out of the ocean? Boy, you've got to have some strength for that's for sure. And so there you go. How about that? And then again, let's see here. Sorry about that, folks. I'm tired. I'm trying to get things going here. I'm trying to get a little bit tiresome with this rain, making you kind of dreary and stuff. But I'm here to make you up and beat here on this fabulous Friday. Don't let the rain ruin out your activities. So let's see here. We are roughly about 50 or less than some days left of this year, if you can believe that or not. Or, 64 days, I want to say, or 60 days. I know we're getting down to the wire. I know we're between 50 and 60 days left of this year. And so that's, man, time's flying for sure. That's no doubt about. Alrighty, so maybe if you're sticking around on campus and want to go see a movie, well, obviously you have the Radford Theater just down the street. You can go check it out. But if you want to stay here on campus, you can go check out The First Purge. That will be playing in the Bonnie Auditorium. All you need is your student ID to get in for that. So if you plan to be planning today and tomorrow, you can go check that out. And we have been discussing the other movies earlier in my previous broadcast, so you can go check those out on YouTube, and just search at Dustin Staples, and you have all that information right there in the palm of your hand. So, and let's see, what else is going on? Well, let's see if we can find anything around campus going on. I know they are RU Outdoors, or boy, are they a busy group or not. They keep a lot of outdoor activities going, and I believe they had rock climbing one day earlier this week, and they'll be going, I think, on a hike tomorrow, and so it's going to be looking very nice for sure, indeed. Let's see what else are they doing. You can follow them on Instagram at RU Outdoors, and on Facebook to search them and like them there. They are, like I said, a very busy group of people that keep the folks very active. And that's if you want to be outdoorsy and that's your thing, go ahead and take advantage of it. So this weekend, that was last weekend, I should say. So they have been hiking, they've been water paddling, they have been rock climbing, hiking. I think they're even going to go be doing skydiving, or they may have already done that already. So, boy, they, like I said, keep you busy for sure. And the Are You Involved? They keep the campus going with a lot of cool things. Now, obviously, last week we had the family weekend, and we had that comedian, Ben Sideman, who came in and gave on a show with some laughs out there with that. And also, if you're interested in being part of the Radford Student Government, or the Radford SG, SG, that's what that would be. Sorry about that. Drawing a blank here this morning. So anyway, they're a good group of people that are, if you're interested in being part of the government association through the Radford Student Government Council, you can go check them out. They are here on campus, and they are located, I'm not too sure what building they're located in, but I'm sure you can get more information. They're also on Instagram. Just search up RUSGA, and you can get more information. And speaking of which, let's obviously our awesome student media people here. We have the WIM. You can check that out. We had the interview on Wednesday, so that's on Ready for Radford's Facebook page, so you can go check that out. From Wednesday, we had Alex Burnley, who is the chief editor-in-chief of the WIM. And like I said, he's more than happy to have people come in and talk with you. We've also featured Exit 109, SMADS, our Ready for Radford, Tristan Blake Rhines. We've also have featured Chase Wayne, from Radford on camera. Next week we have an interview set up with Beehive, and so Sarah Jennings will be coming in on Tuesday. We'll be talking with her. And next Thursday, we actually have a great guest who is very familiar. If you used to watch the 6 o'clock news on WDBJ7 here in Roanoke, it's now the region's most watched newscast. Every newscast it is now. Chris Hurst, he'll be coming in and talking with us on next Thursday. Excuse me. On his political view. As you know, he shifted from news journalism to politics last year after he left the station, and we'll talk a little bit more about why he left the station and what made him get into politics. So Chris Hurst, who is our delegate here in Southwest Virginia and parts of Pulaski, Montgomery, and Radford. So we're very excited and honored. I'm very happy to have him on. I know Chris very well on a personal level, very awesome supporter of when I did my student media broadcast at high school and helped out with that. So good friend with him. So we'll be talking with him, and maybe on Monday we're trying to hopefully get someone from Rock TV on. We'll talk more about that coming up to you when that time comes. And that's all the guests so far we have lined up for next week. If you're interested in being on a guest here on Radio Free Radford, if you're hiding talents that I don't know about, I would love to have you on here. Or if you are part of a organization around here on campus, let me know, or let Radio Free Radford know. You can send them an email if you head over to radiofreeradford.wixsite.com, radiofreeradford.com, I should say. You can head on the contact RFR and email rfr@radford.edu and email us, and we'll get back with you as soon as possible. And we'll love to have you on the show. So anyway, that's that on joining. Maybe if you have interest in doing radio for the show. Alrighty, folks. Like we said, today coming up, let me see if we have a schedule here in front of me. We're just featuring, coming up today. It will be Tristan Blake Ryans. He may go live, Facebook Live on the Ryans Report, as he is on a student media convention in Louisville. So he may go live today on his Facebook page. You can check him out. Keaton Alderman coming on from 3 to 4 maybe. And Bailey Spear will, let's see if we said that right. I think I got you on. Yeah, Bailey Spear will wrap up on the day between 5 and 5:30. So if you haven't listened to her show, check her out. Well, I know there's more show. Yeah. We also have our new guest today. He's Joe Gerhardt. He's coming on from 12 to 12:30. And then you can go check out Eureka Vanner from 1:30 to 2. And then Ryan's Report will go live on Facebook between 2 to 3 today. Keenan Alderman get him 3 to 4. And Bailey Spear from 5 to 5:30. And that will wrap it up here as our host here on RadioFreeRadford.com. So we appreciate you tuning in this morning. And just keep the rain gear around with you, because it's going to be getting very cold and very wet. 1 to 2 inches of rain is expected when everything is set and done. Sunshine will return tomorrow and Sunday and Monday, possibly maybe getting in the upper 60s, low 70s. So we're going to be up and down again. If you've been getting sick, if you have not got your flu shot, that might want to invest in that. If you are starting to get the Radford plague, as we say that around here, quote unquote, get you some sanitizer, maybe some tissues to carry around with you. And obviously, if you need to take medication, please head over to the Radford Health Department. They'll be more than happy to get you situated, health center, I should say, and they can cure you up and hopefully feel better. And so anyway, I'm Dustin Staples. We appreciate you tuning in. Follow us on Radio Free Raddy on Twitter, Radio Free Radford on Instagram. Follow us there as well, and like us on Facebook. You can also follow the page too, and head over to Twitter and Instagram after you've done that. We appreciate the support. Head over to RUWeather1 on Instagram and Twitter too. And in the meantime, you're listening to Great Hits on Radio Free Radford, and have a great weekend.